Hello, good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Okay, my name is Ho Chong. I'm back. All right, welcome to Change Your Body Weight Management Program by TRIMINATORS. Right. Okay, so for those who has been following us for a long time right now, we have been doing this for the last 8 weeks, and this is actually our week 9. All right. And then if you are new to us, welcome. What we're going to do is we are going to talk about all the related topics, information, and knowledge about weight management. Weight management is a general topic that everybody needs, and yet everybody is so confused about what they can do, to make sure that their efforts and their work in the weight management is always effective and, of course, very, very sustainable. So today we are actually putting together this program called Change Your Body Program to actually reach out to everyone who is looking for such information. And in fact, we have been doing this for a while already. Maybe you have not heard about us, but that's fine. All right. Feel free to share with all your friends who are looking for such information, and then we'll be most happy to get in touch with everybody, and then we can together form a very positive community that all of us can get together and to share information, share knowledge, and to support each other to become trimmer, fitter, stronger, and of course healthier. All right. Well, tonight I'm not going to do this alone. To start with, all right, I'm going to welcome 3 very, very awesome individuals, and in our context, we like to call them TRIMINATORS. All right, and they are the people who have already taken up this weight management challenge called Body Key Trim and Fit Challenge 5.0. Right, and actually, they have already completed their challenge, and then they are going to share with us tonight their transformational journey over the last 60 days, the last 8 weeks. So can I welcome Winnie, Javier, and Kim? All right, welcome them. Yes. Okay, good. Great. Okay, so you are seeing them right now. We are going to have them coming back later to talk about their challenge. But until then, okay, we will continue and include them later. All right. So you heard about this Body Key Trim and Fit Challenge 5.0. So what is this challenge all about? All right, perhaps I can quickly get you up to page by showing you this video so that everybody can understand what is this challenge all about. All right, so can I show you the video right now? Please.
Are you game to join us for a 60-day challenge to become trimmer and fitter? We have a team challenge coming up in September where we can all cut some weight or lose some fats to become trimmer and fitter. And when we all meet the goals as a team, we can even walk away with prizes up to $1,300. All you need is to form a team with 3 of your friends. And together, we can either choose to lose weight or to cut fats, or maybe simply put on muscles. Choose one category to work on, and when we achieve our goals together, we transform and we stand to win great prizes. Let us know if you are game for this challenge. Drop us your interest in the comments, and we will be looking out for you. So join us now and witness your transformation in 60 days and beyond. Trimmer, fitter, and stronger. Trim and Fit Challenge. Let's go.
Yep. All right. To become trimmer, fitter, stronger, and healthier. That's our goals as a community. So to start, we really would hope that you can help us share this live streaming right now, so that more people can also become this community to become trimmer, fitter, stronger, and healthier. All right, we have been working on this community for a while right now, and we are really hoping to grow this community, and we certainly welcome more and more people, like-minded people, those who are looking for their weight management effort, all right, to join us, and so that we can all do this together. All right, and then so I'm also showing you, all our different QR codes to connect with us over either Telegrams or Facebook, so that we can, make sure that our communication, our exchanges, our interaction is seamless and totally undisrupted. All right, so please, okay, share with us, share all this live streaming right now, and then we certainly will appreciate your support. All right, so we talked about the Train and Fit Challenge, all right, and earlier, and then we are also right now doing this program called the Change Your Body Weight Management Program. And why are we doing this program? Is because although we know that we are actually calling out for everybody to actually join this body key Train and Fit Challenge 5.0, we do not want people to just do it on your own. We want you to join us as a community, but more importantly, we want to support everybody in the quest for this Train and Fit Challenge, so that you can effectively achieve the goals that you want. For the challenge. So and you're not doing it alone, and you know that you are making positive progress along the way, and knowing that you have also all the support and all the resources that is required for you to do this challenge. So we are doing this program to support everybody. We are not just asking anybody to join the Train and Fit Challenge and then we leave you alone, and then you just couldn't do it, and then and you struggle for ideas and for knowledge, for information to get the result. No, that's not what we want you to do. So we're doing this Change Your Body program to support everybody, right? So that you are not going to do this alone. And of course, one thing that we want to share with you, based on what you hear just now about Train and Fit Challenge, all right? The next season, all right, of the Train and Fit Challenge is coming very, very soon, which is going to start in January 2022. What a great way to start a brand new year, isn't it? So actually, if you have been struggling and then thinking about how to achieve the breakthrough, and then one of your possible New Year resolution could be, say, hey, I want to cut some fat or cut some weight or build some muscle. Why not get in touch with us? And we will certainly want to include you in our next season of challenge for the Train and Fit, starting in January 2022. So yeah, so this is what we are hoping that you will drop us a message, you will drop us in the comment box, so that we know we can get reach out to you, and then we can certainly do this together with you. And then I think all of you will certainly enjoy this whole process. All right, so about this Train and Fit Challenge, about this Change Your Body program, all right. In fact, you probably already know that the Train and Fit Challenge is the 6-day challenge, meaning it's an 8-week challenge. So we are doing this Change Your Body program, running them in tandem with the Train and Fit Challenge, so that we can pace all our challenges, and then week by week they know what they can do to make sure that their progress is positive, and then making sure that they can move towards their goals in a steadily and a surely manner. And of course, like I just mentioned, okay, this is already week 9. So what are we doing right now? Because the registration of the Train and Fit Challenge was actually a 1-month window. So some of our friends, some of our terminators, or some of our challengers have already completed this challenge last week. Just like we had a team from Audrey and Adel, and also Terlun, who came on board last week to speak with us about their transformation journey. And later on, we're going to invite another team, which comprises of Kim, James, and Winnie, also to talk about their transformation journey and how they actually work it through the entire 8 weeks, and they achieve the results that they want. And then but we still have terminators not yet finishing. For example, myself, okay, I still have about 2 to 3 weeks more before I complete the challenge. And I know we also have some other people who are also not really finished yet. So therefore, we are conducting, or we are doing this live streaming, providing extra bonus materials, all right, to keep to make sure that we continue to walk this journey with the rest of our contributors, and we are not going to leave them in the lurch and then tell them that you can think about it yourself. No, we are continuing doing this so that they know that we are still supporting them. And this is exactly the beauty of why you should do the traffic challenge with us, and then thinking that it could be a very positive way that you can achieve that breakthrough for your weight management, because we are doing it with you. All right, so maybe about something about this change of body weight management program. All right, we have been doing this for a while, like I said, to support all our challengers, all our participants in the traffic challenge. And one thing that we want to tell everybody about changing your body weight management program is that we want to make the entire weight management challenge a very pleasurable and a very enjoyable experience for everybody, because we know how difficult it is and how tough it is, what the struggle most people are going through when they're doing all this weight management related work. And therefore we have put together this program promising 6 very important positive features to make sure that your whole experience over the 60 days and 8 weeks are very, very enjoyable. For example, the very first one is that we want to make sure that within the course of 8 weeks, all right, you will guaranteed see results. All right, maybe about some kg loss, or maybe some percentage of body fat loss, or even building some muscles. And looking at 8 weeks, all right, it is not entirely too long, but it's just a very comfortable period duration, so that all of us can take the opportunity to readjust the way we live our lifestyle, the way we eat, but also that we can actually cultivate and internalize all the new habits that positively affect our weight in a very, very favorable manner. All right. Okay, so let me see. Something is not very correct. All right, are you hearing me now? Fine. Okay. If it's not fine, is it okay now? All right. Okay, give me a minute. We are having some sound problem. Use a short line. This 8 weeks is a very comfortable period, so that every one of us can take this time to put on to internalize all the, what I call that. All right, something's wrong. Wait, give me a minute. Okay. All right, give me a minute. All right, we're coming back very soon. Okay. Great. Are you hearing me well? Okay, let me quickly share my slides so that we can continue this process. I'm sorry about the what you call that, the okay. All right, so we have goals, all right, and then we have a very fixed period of time that everybody can focus on. And more importantly, during this entire 60 days, we want to make sure that nobody is going to what I call that, staff or even fast themselves. Okay, we want to make sure that everybody is eating 3 full meals every day to make sure that the weight management effort is very sustainable and a very healthy one. And of course, also at the same time, the we will incorporate workout after during the 5th week of the program. This is deliberately planned in such a way so that everybody will focus on one thing at a time. So for the first 4 weeks, you only focus on how to realign your diet, and then only on the 5th week, we'll put the workout in place to complement and to help everybody to sustain their effort. All right, if you just imagine if in the beginning of the week, beginning of the program, you have to focus on doing dietary realignment and also focusing on doing workout, it will be a lot of pressure for a lot of people. And then so therefore this is very deliberate and planned in such a way. And of course throughout this entire weeks, we are doing this Change Your Body program, also providing the information and knowledge, and as well as the Telegram chats, to make sure that we are providing all the personalized information and coaching for all our participants. And last but not least, everybody will walk away with the prizes when they qualify for the particular tier of qualification. And you go hear from Winnie, Javier, and Kim later and tell you what did they exactly win in a while. All right. So all in all right, this is our 6 factors. And of course, we really want to impress everyone that, in order that we are able to change our body, then we have to be able to change our habits. Habits including the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you exercise, the way you look at food, the way you include health, nutritional supplement into your lifestyle regime. So these are habits, positive ones, that is definitely we want everyone be able to change and eventually be part of your lifestyle. But in order to do that, we also want to change your mindset. So, changing your body really entails changing your habits and at the same time, changing your mindset. And in order to help everybody change your mindset, we will be providing all the updated, pertinent, relevant information which regards to all the effective and successful weight management program per se. And overall, we also want to mention that this Change Your Body program, our approach is a very scientifically proven 70% focusing on the dietary alignment, and the 30% which is focused on workout. Meaning, we are thinking that workout is important, definitely, but more importantly is the dietary realignment, because there are many reasons. Like I said, all right, you probably you eat yourself into the current state, and not because you forgot to exercise yesterday. And really, whether you are leading a very active lifestyle or not, I realize that most people can never exercise 24 hours. All right, and likely they are always on the eating mode. And of course, at the same time, all right, I realize that a lot of our friends out there, they are also, some of them could be leading very active lifestyle, and yet, they could be still eating a lot of junk food, processed food, fast food and things like that. And eventually, I always like to tell them that you can never exercise yourself out of a bad diet. And therefore, we have to really focus on the root of the problem, which really, how do we control our diet? All right, so over these 8 weeks of a Change Your Body program, which is, like I said, to support all our TRIMINATORs, all right, in our Body Key Train and Fit Challenge. But of course, at this point in time, I also like to remind everybody, all this information we share is not only related to people who are joining a Train and Fit Challenge. Obviously, you can use the information we are sharing here just for your own weight management program. Of course, if you could join the challenge, this is an additional benefit to you, because in the end, you also reach your goals and winning yourself some fantastic prizes. All right, so over the 8 weeks, all right, we only have 3 prone approach that we also want to work on, which is number one, dietary realignment. Number two, nutritional supplementation, and of course, workout regime starting only on the week 5, while dietary realignment and nutritional supplement will continue until the end of the 8 weeks. But eventually, I think there's a very important point that we want to bring out to everybody, which is really that the weight management, all right, does not end with the 3 and Fit challenge. We are hoping that we can use this challenge to motivate and to give everybody a push so that everyone can take the opportunity to use the 3 and Fit challenge as a platform to realign your entire habits and your lifestyle, so that you can turn your whole health condition around, and then to become trimmer, fitter, stronger, and healthier. All right. So over the last 8 weeks, all right, because this is already the 9th week, all right, we have talked about many things. All right. So I'm not going to spend all the time talking about it all over again. In fact, okay, what is going to happen is that I'm going to ask my crew to help me to post all the link, all right, of all the lessons that we have conducted, all right, over the Facebook group, all right, the link, so that you can actually look at what I call it, the link. You can click on the link and to look into the different lessons and the different information and knowledge that we have been sharing with you. So, for example, the lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, lesson 5, lesson 6, 7, 8. All right. So we are going to post it in the comment box below. All right. And we hope that you can take the time to review them. And if you are also able to start your own 8 weeks challenge, all right, or 8 weeks program, maybe we can these programs can help you to give you some alignment of direction and things like that, and also to create a milestones for you to progress together. All right. So yep. So this is what we're going to do for the what I call that, the information, and then we certainly appreciate your your comments and then even your criticism. If you feel that what we have said is not exactly true, please let us know. Okay. Anyhow, it's important that we make all these kind of exchanges and to make sure that all of us are on the same page. And then and at the end of the day, what is more important is that everyone benefits out of all this interaction and all this information. Okay. So right. All right. So let me see. So therefore, coming back, okay, we want to quickly come back to today's lesson proper. All right, or rather, what we're going to share with you. All right, remember, later on, all right, we're going to invite our team, our Triminator team, to join us and to talk about their transformational journey for the 3 and Fit Challenge 5.0, all right, in a little while. But because, like I said, we still have people, all right, not yet finished their, the challenge, right? So therefore, we are still doing this program continuously so that we can provide them with all the necessary support. So tonight we call it the bonus material night, okay? And then we want to say more, okay, about some of the information that we need to share with everyone. So to start, all right, maybe I want to quickly share with everybody that, actually, your Change Your Body program, all right, we already mentioned to you just now, is really about 70%, emphasis, all right. We are not saying that workout is not important, especially, maybe the last few weeks, more of viewers in the Change Your Body Facebook group see that we have more live streaming of a lot of Tabatas, a lot of HIIT exercises, and suddenly everybody go crazy, every day, 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, and then suddenly you realize that, hey, are we talking more about exercises? Well, not really. Exercises still remain the 30% of our whole program. And then we are saying that it's important, but it's still 30%. The more important part will still be the 70% dietary approach that we want to share with everybody. It's just that since the week 5, we have to make sure that all our participants get the hang of starting to do the exercises. A lot of it's very difficult to get people to do exercises. So therefore, we keep doing it on the live streaming so that we can reach out to everybody to remind them to join us for all this workout. But at the end of the day, we are still talking about 70% dietary, what do you call that, approach, which is really the most important part. Okay, but at this point of time, okay, and then when we talk about all this dietary part, like, we also want to remind all our friends again, all our challengers, or whoever out there watching right now, is that, one of the things that we want people to change in terms of perspective, in terms of mindset, is that you must change the way you look at food. We know food must be delicious, okay, it must be tasty and whatever. But more importantly, we also want to remind everybody that food should be also, okay, very important, is that it has to be, okay, also nutritious and definitely low in calories. Because in terms of all the food that we eat on a daily basis, okay, it is not just food, all right? It also contains calories, okay, and it also contains the micronutrients like the vitamins and the minerals, and more importantly, it contains a lot of macronutrients like protein, fiber, fat, and carbs. I know you could be saying that if you are watching us for a long time already, you say that, hey, why you keep repeating yourself? No, it's important to be reminded, because these are very important information. In fact, we did a particular live streaming on our lesson 7, and then we even demonstrated using cooking demonstration to show you that, how you can choose your fats and choose your carbs right, how you can choose your protein, and how you can choose your fiber right. But I'm going to take the opportunity right now to supplement, to add on to some additional information that I was not able to present during the last few weeks. So tonight, I'm going to give you a little bit more information about carbohydrates, which is carbs. All right. So we over the last 7-8 weeks, all right, we keep talking about, in our daily diet, okay, in our daily diet, it's so easy, okay, to overeat on carbs and oil. All right, we keep stressing this. And if you look at this chart that I have right now, okay, assuming someone who is BMR of 1,800, and then and then being an endomorph, all right, okay, the what I call that, the limits for the carbs on a daily basis is only 139 grams. And when we divide that into 3 meals, it means that you shouldn't be eating more than 46 grams of carbs per meal. All right, so this is the limit. But most of the time, it's so easy to overeat in Singapore for Asian diet. All right, you eat one nasi lemak, you eat one chicken rice, you eat one mee rebus, you eat one mee goreng, you eat one wanton noodle. Very easily, you exceed your requirement or limit of carbs, all right, of 46 grams per meal. So this is something that a lot of people are not aware of, and that's why you keep piling up, all these unnecessary calories. All right, so tonight we want to talk more about these carbs, all right, as I was mentioned. All right, maybe I want to quickly show you using what I call that, yes, more about carbohydrates. So you can see right now, you see, we talk about carbohydrates for the last few meals, but actually there are specifically 3 types of carbohydrates per se. 3 types. What are the 3 types? Okay, the number 1 is actually the single carb, or rather the simple carb, which is effectively sugar. All right, these are things that you are very aware of. All right, for example, they are the sugar you add in your tea, eat in your coffee. Okay, sugar, or the sugar that you eat from your candy or your lollipops and things like that. All right, so these are the simplest sugar. All right, and then simplest carb, and therefore it's called single sugar. Okay, and why are these? Actually, I've been talking about carbohydrate as in general. We did not talk about whether it's simple or whether is it complex. All right, but today when we bring you the idea of what I call that, single simple carbs, this may be very important for you right now, because actually even if you are drinking a kopi, that means a coffee with condensed milk, right? You are actually also taking carbs. All right, but you did not feel that it's actually part of carbohydrate, because a lot of people always tend to always think of carbohydrates as the typical complex carbs that we always talk about. Can I show you the other one? What is complex carbs? These are called starch. Okay, so you can see it's the grains, it's the bread, it's the noodle, it's the rice, it's the pasta. So a lot of people feel that, oh, carbs is noodle, lor, carb is pasta, lor, carb is rice, lor. As long as I don't eat them, I'm not eating carbs. No, okay, because if you are drinking Coke, you also have sugar. All right, if you are drinking a lot of the other carbonated drinks, especially maybe even the bubble tea, these are all single sugar, single cup called sugar. All right, and then lately you also have what? CC nut drink. All right, okay, yeah, all right, a lot of those fancy trendy drinks. You know, the higher the sugar content, the higher the cup it will contains. All right, which is actually very, very alarming, because you may forgot that these are also part of the carbs. So actually, in a nutshell, let me say this to you. Okay, why are we eating carbs? Because we are eating carbs basically to give us energy. Okay, because all the carbs as when we eat, okay, most likely is always in a complex form, and then our body will digest them and breaking all these complex carbs into smaller and smaller and smaller carbs, and eventually become single carb, okay, which is sugar. So meaning what? When we are talking about simple single sugar, all right, this is the dangerous one, because why? Your body absorb this kind of thing very easily. So actually last time when I was younger, wow, my mother always make me drink this kind of what? Glucose drink. Wow, they say very poor, but then actually it's just sugar. It's almost like a lot of people go to hospital, right? And then they put them on the drip. Okay, what is drip? Drip is basically the glucose water to provide the energy. And why they do that is because single sugar in the glucose form is very, very quickly and easily absorbed by the body to quickly replenish you with all the energy you need. So if you still haven't get me right, what I'm trying to tell you that if you are always having a habit of drinking a lot of carbonated drinks, bubble tea, all right, all the fancy sweet juice, okay, I tell you, all right, very dangerous. These are actually very high in sugar, actually high in calories as well. Okay, so you may not think that these are actually part of the whole carbs. When we tell you do not overeat, do not overdose yourself with carbs, and then you keep thinking that it's only related to rice, noodles, and things. No, all right. Okay, so what about why we talk about carbs? Actually, last few weeks when we talk about carbohydrate, we show you that whether you're eating white rice or whether you're eating brown rice or whether you're eating those less refined kind of rice. Okay, the idea is that when you eat this kind of less refined carbohydrates, all right, it will be not so high calories. And then we prove to you that actually the calories is not actually a lot of difference. But then why the suggestion is always about, hey, don't eat all the white rice, eat some brown rice, or even eat some brown rice with all the cup, the rice, I don't know how the husk. All right, the reason is because the more complex the carbohydrate you consume, okay, your body will take longer to break them down into the single carb, which is the sugar. You know what I mean? So when the body take longer time to digest, right, that means maybe you will not be able to convert all the complex carbs into single. Therefore, you may not digest as much. You get the idea? All right, you get the idea? All right. So therefore, it's important to note this. All right. When we talk about carbohydrate, it's not just related to noodles, rice, pasta, and bihun and things like that. Especially all those sweet drinks, candy bar. All right. All the sweet things you're eating. Okay. These are all part of the carbs. Okay. And naturally, when your body take in more of this kind of sugar, right? Okay, your blood sugar will either rise, okay, and then if you are not having enough sugar, your blood sugar will become low, right? So the idea is, how can we make sure that our body is always having balanced blood sugar, and that's very important. Okay, so I hope this additional information about carbohydrates will give you an idea as to how you choose your carbs again. Okay, you obviously want to choose, you are obviously want to consume the carbohydrate in its most complex form as much as you can. All right, because it will take a longer time to digest, and therefore, you may not be getting that much of calories. But if you're always eating all those simple sugar type one, like cakes lah, pastries lah, okay, anything that is sweet, I tell you, this is very dangerous. Okay, so therefore, remember, we have what I call that? We have when you join the challenge, right? Especially all our trainers out there, you join our challenge, right? You actually purchase our bundle. Okay, so remember, all right, we have this very powerful Neutralite CB Plus. Okay, remember? Okay, CB Plus is supposed to block out 500 calories, okay, of carbohydrates consumed by eating 3 tablets of the CB Plus. And the idea is very simple, because it contains the soybean plus kidney bean. And this soybean and kidney bean will actually stop the conversion of all the multi-carbs into single carbs. Okay? And because the whole process is being interrupted by carbo block, therefore, your body will not be able to consume, will not be able to digest, and therefore absorb more calories from the carbs that you eat. So the idea is very simple, right? So you understand now, huh? Okay, and then we also have another product called the Glucose Health. Remember, okay, normally, all right, if your blood sugar tends to be much lower, you feel hungry, all right, and therefore you suddenly want to eat sugar, you eat carbs, and then quickly get your blood sugar back, all right, and therefore when you overeat, there's a chance that your body may actually be the blood sugar should overshoot through the roof. So how do you balance all this blood sugar? And when your body is experiencing balanced blood sugar, this is very important. You don't feel hungry. You will feel energized. Okay, and you also feel much fuller most of the time. So the Glucose Health is actually that Neutralite product, the secret weapon to make sure that your blood sugar is always balanced, so that you do not overeat. Okay, especially during this period of the weight management. Okay, so this is the carbs that we want to talk about. Surprisingly, while I was trying to prepare for tonight live streaming, tonight sharing these bonus features, all right, and then we talk about, earlier, especially when it comes to diet, okay, all the food contains all the macronutrients, right? We talk about protein, we talk about fiber, we talk about carbs, and we talk about oil, fats. These are all the macronutrients. And actually, I wanted to only focus on the carbs tonight. But as I was researching for the information tonight, I realized that some of the establishment actually define fiber as a carbohydrate. All right. Very interesting, right? They actually define fiber as a carbohydrate, but it defines fiber as a very, very, very complex carbohydrate. What do you mean by fiber being a very, very complex carbohydrate? It's complex because fiber cannot be broken down and digested by our body. You get the idea? When it's not able to be digested and therefore digested and absorbed by our body, okay, therefore you will not carry any calories. But why is it so important? Okay, remember what I said earlier, whether it's complex carb like starch or single carb like sugar, because they can be broken down, and when they can be broken down, it can be absorbed by you. Okay, but Fiber can never be broken down, okay, digested and absorbed by the body. So what is so good about fiber then? Okay, because it cannot be digested, right? It has also very important benefits. Okay, like for example, once you consume, right, it will make you feel full. Okay, so therefore, for the last week, we keep telling everybody, fiber is a secret weapon. Okay, take in a lot of fiber every meal. So especially before your meal, to make sure that you feel full and therefore you will not overeat. And yet, because it's not being digested and broken down, and therefore your body actually absorb nothing at all. Okay, and eventually it will be passed out on the body. But in a nutshell, okay, it's also important to bring to your attention. All right, fiber is also classified into two types. Okay, one is called the soluble fiber, and one is called the insoluble fiber. So what is the difference between the insoluble and soluble fiber? When the fiber is soluble, it means that it can be dissolved and then into our body. All right, and when it's dissolved in our body, it will help. Okay, it will help to slow down digestion. You get the idea? Soluble fiber, okay, once it's dissolved, it will slow down digestion. And when it slows down digestion, it will also make sure that, okay, more of the food that you eat are not broken down and therefore not easily absorbed by your body. So that's the function of soluble fiber. On the other hand, the insoluble fiber, okay, basically will add weight, okay, to all the food that has been digested, okay, and passing through the intestine and reaching the small intestine. You will add the weight so that it make your digestive system more effective. You get the idea? All right. So therefore, in a nutshell, we must have both soluble and insoluble fiber. Okay. So remember, I like fiber a lot. Okay. So and I talk about fiber, the nutrient fiber, the options of nutrient fiber that we have over the last few lessons, and one of which is actually the mixed fiber powder. So the mixed fiber powder is actually contain primary soluble fiber, and one sachet is already 4.0 gram of fiber. Okay, it's all the soluble one. So remember, what does soluble fiber do? It will be dissolved in our body, okay, and it will slow down digestion. Okay, making sure that not all the things you eat will be broken down and digested. Okay, good idea. And on the other hand, we also have the concentrated fruit and vegetable tablet, which is very amazing. You know why? Because 2 tablets will already give you about 10 servings of the fruit and vegetables that we are supposed to eat. Okay, and this is primarily the insoluble fiber. So again, what is insoluble fiber do? It's supposed to add weight, okay, to all the food that we have been digested, and so that it will allow us to have a more healthy digestive system. In a nutshell, making sure that you are able to go to toilet every day, all right, and have a very enjoyable moment in the bathroom, all right. And then last but not least, we also have the chewable fiber that is also included in part of our bundle that you purchase, all right. And this is amazing because one tablet contains 1.7 gram of mixed fiber, both the soluble and the insoluble fiber. All right. So this is the additional information I want to share with everybody. At least now you have a clearer picture about carbohydrates. Not all carbohydrates are the same. And if possible, avoid all the single carb, all the simple carb, and then use complex carb as much as you can. Okay, and the best yet is avoid everything. And of course, in terms of fiber, at least now you need to make sure that on a daily basis, you should always have the sufficient amount of soluble and insoluble fiber, both. Okay, all right. And it's been proven that all this is actually very good for good control of weight management. All right. So with that, I thank you for your attention, and again, we welcome all of us to join us in our weight management program called Change Your Body. And then this program is conceptualized, developed, and executed to support all our challenges, our participants, and our TRIMINATORS for Body Key Train and Fit Challenge 5.0. And remember, all right, while the 5.0 is coming to the end already, the next season of Train and Fit Challenge is going to start very, very soon, as early as January 2022. And tonight, we're going to invite our another team of TRIMINATORS to come online to share with us their journey throughout this whole process of the 8 weeks joining the Train and Fit Challenge 5.0. So we can quickly and invite both our speakers tonight, and then they're none other than Winnie, Javier, and Kim. Yay! Hello, can you give us an introduction of yourself?
Hello, my name is Kim.
Hello, Kim. Yeah, you want to say to us more about yourself? What do you do for a job? What's your weight?
My job is challenging, stress. So my height is 170. My weight is 96 before weight.
So before you joined the Train and Fit Challenge, you were weighing about 96 kg.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, is this your heaviest moment of your life?
No.
No. You ever heavier before?
Yes.
Lucky heavier.
Yeah.
Wow. Sadi go take over you. Don't worry. Okay, so Javier, you want to give us an introduction?
Hello everyone, my name is Javier. My job is as a sales, so I'm more on the next bound at the moment. And then during the weigh-in, my weight was 64.7 kg. Yeah, and my height is 170 cm.
Wow. Okay, good. All right. Then last but not least, we will have Winnie. Yay!
Hello.
Winnie,
Hello.
Poppy, if not, you're giving us too much food.
Hello everyone, I'm Winnie. Currently I'm doing business development for foreign exchange company, and I'm 28 years old, and I looks like 168, but I'm 160 cm, and actually I'm looking slimmer than the actual weight I have. I looks like 24 kg, but I don't want to release my real number, but I think will be more than what you see me lah. Yeah. But
So do you know why you look like 168, but actually you're 160?
why? Because the camera.
No, because you forget to put on the belt.
Yeah. So
when the 0 put on belt, it become 8.
oh.
Okay, all right. So yeah, that's nonsense. Okay, I know that's nonsense. But quickly, I want to want them to share with you, all the experiences that they have, and especially during this entire 8 weeks of this what call it, the Train and Fit Challenge. Maybe for a start, you want to tell us why do you want to join the Train and Fit Challenge?
Basically, for myself, is because I actually being done by my girlfriend, my past girlfriend. So what happened is that when I thought of myself, I wanted to change my body to get myself a better body. So and to gain back my 6-pack, I used to have it once in 2019. So eventually it's lost. So from there, I thought to myself, I need to build on myself from here and get a better self. So that's the reason why I joined the Train and Fit 5.0.
Okay, that's a very good reason for joining Train and Fit Challenge. All right, when you get dumped by your girlfriend, you join Train and Fit Challenge. Okay, good. All right, so what about Kim? Why do you want to join Train and Fit Challenge 5.0?
I want to join because my weight is very heavy. So I put on a lot of weight when last year. So I think that I need to do something. That's why I joined Train and Fit 5.0 challenge.
Wow. So you feel like you need to do something. Just that this trend 5.0 came along and you realize that, hey, I can do it with 2 other people, and then there are a lot of people support me. At least I don't have to do it alone, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
brilliant answer. Okay, good. What about Winnie? Because you look very slim, why do you think that you still need to join a Train Fit 5.0?
Because I just look slim.
Oh, you look slim.
Yeah, with clothes, it look very slim.
Yeah,
but-
every day got wear belt.
only myself, how big is the change. I think 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I gained a lot of weight because I thinking like everyone thought I'm the one keep eating a lot of things but never gain weight. I also think in this way, so that's why doing a very big challenge. I keep eating and eating every day. I think 5 to 6 times. Yeah. And even before sleep, I eat a lot of夜宵, a lot of things. Yeah, because I
Wow.
always have a mindset I never gain weight. But it's not true.
So I think what Winnie brought up is very important. I think this is something that a lot of us experience, which is a lot of us forget that we are getting older by the day, and then you forgot to adjust your diet habits, your diet proportion according to your age. That means you still eat the 20 years old portion when you even reach 40 years old. And therefore, slowly your body will continue to power up. And then because as we age, we are not doing we're not as active as before, and therefore all the calories just keep piling up in our body. So naturally, at 28 years old, you also realize that, hey, how come suddenly all the calories are piling up? Correct or not? Okay, so we shall see exactly your data. All your data will tell everything. Okay, so maybe for a start, we want to share with we want to see Javier's data and maybe let him explain to everyone. Okay, what does his data mean? Okay, Javier.
Yeah. So this is my during the start of my challenge. So I have this 64 kg, and then my body fat is 21.7. Yeah. So during my dating period, I really eat a lot even during my suppers, all this. So yeah, I was shocked when I was 21.7 of this body fats, and then my muscle mass is 28.2 kg. So during the in-body data, right, even my muscle mass did not touch the normal scale at all. So it's like my muscle is very, very low.
So what is looking at this figure? What is your height again?
170.
170 at 64 kg. I think a lot of people will be very envious of you. What's the problem? Other than no sex pack.
I actually have a belly though. Even though I I don't look very fat, all this, but I have a belly at the point of a time. So I wanted to get rid of it because, that time my girlfriend really said that, how come when I'm with you, you don't have the belly? Then suddenly a few months later, you got the belly. Where it is come from, all this. Yeah.
So anyway, for all our viewers, right, if you look at the data here, all right, okay, all I can say is that it seems to me that Javier is the body fat is not high, but not to his girlfriend's satisfaction. All right, because if you want to have 6 packs, all right, you need to bring your body fat down to as low as 15% or even lower. All right, a lot of people have this misconception. I want to have my 6 pack, so they keep doing sit up, all the crunches, and then how come? And then they still don't see their 6 pack. The only reason you cannot see your 6 pack is because it's all covered up by the fats, especially all the abdominal fats, okay, the visceral fats and things like that. So this is the thing that everybody must remember. You cannot keep doing sit-ups, crunches and things like that. If your body fats are not dropping below 15%, you will never see 6 packs. Okay, that's one thing. All right. So other than that, I think Javier's data seems pretty decent to me, even much better. Okay, at 21%, not too bad. Okay, but even then, okay, of course, everybody have room for improvement. So after 60 days, all right, we're going to see his data right now. Okay, so after 60 days, Javier managed to drop 1.8 kg, all right, and his body fat is down by 5.2%. That means the six pack is going to appear very soon, okay? But I think more importantly is also that his muscles gained by 1.1 kg, which is additional 3% of his new weight as well. So, which is pretty good because now you look at his muscle, he's about 47%, which is almost half of his weight, which is pretty cool. All right. So I think that is very good result. Congratulations. So maybe can you tell us what are the challenges that you went through over the last 60 days?
My biggest challenge, I would say, is my own personal discipline. Because when I was participating Trim and Fit 4.0 that time, I used to work out and then do the push-up, all this. But eventually, after that, after the 4.0, Trim and Fit 4.0, I totally stopped this. And when I wanted to kickstart out again, it's very difficult for me. I don't even I struggle to complete 10 times of my push-up. So that is really a trouble for me. And then eventually, I really need to push myself and to tell myself I need to change my mindset. I need to get better, and I need to get myself to at least do a 20 push-up every day so that I will be able to gain back the muscle and eventually also to build up my momentum. So the biggest challenge for me is on my own mindset and discipline.
Yep. Okay. I think that is I think what JV has just said is obviously the problem everybody. All right. All of us has no discipline, or rather, all of us has very good discipline to eat, but all of us have very bad discipline to exercise, which is exactly what we say just now. All right. Okay. You probably eat yourself into the problem that you have. It's not because you forgot to exercise. So therefore, while we say exercise is very important, more importantly, we still need to focus on how you eat. All right, especially you have to control. Okay, so these 60 days, other than developing a new habit of doing exercises, can you share with us now what is your eating habits?
Because I'm not working at home, so I work in the office. So most of the time, I will go out to eat with my colleagues, all this. And when I choose to eat, I will choose to have Western food most of the time, because Western food will have more protein base, like fish, chicken, all this. And of course, I will choose to have the grilled chicken rather than the fried chicken, like rather than choose chicken cutlet, all this, because I from the Trim and Fit, this Change Your Body program, I learned to eat clean, and then that's the reason why I will most of the time, if I could choose, I would go for the Western food, so that I would be able to boost up myself on the protein and build up my muscle. Yep.
Yeah, so I think it's not only just about eating clean, also it's about choosing the food correctly, choosing the food with the right nutrients for yourself. And therefore, especially if you are going to build more muscles, all right, so that your six packs can come out, okay, eating the right amount of protein, avoiding all the carbs is really, really very necessary. So thank you, Javier. All right, well, you have anything else to share?
Yeah, so basically, my another challenge is that when I eat with my colleagues, all this, right, then they will like, "Ayo, why you eat this every day, every time? Life need to be better lah, you only live once." So, this YOLO type, that if you don't eat well, eat better in terms of nice food, all this and that, right? Then they say, you don't get yourself enjoy your life. So why do you need all this? But I really learned a lot from this Change Your Body by TRIMINATORS, of this the lesson, all this, because it's really make sure that I will know, if as long as I take good care of my health, I know that I will live a better life, and then I'm able to enjoy my life better. Yep. So this is my sharing.
No, I'm okay with especially, this is the problem with a lot of people trying to do weight management. When you meet colleagues, they tell you, meet your friends, they say, "Ayo, why you eat like that? You so cute, you so round, so chubby, ayo." Okay, no, it's exactly fine, I'm actually fine with these people. But every time when anybody say this kind of thing to me, I look at them and look at them and look at them and stare them in their eyes and say, "How heavy do you weigh?" Because if they are also fat, then better don't listen to them. Correct or not? Yeah, right. This is not correct, okay, unless you want to be like that. Okay, so thank you, Javier. And then next, we want to quickly invite Winnie to come and share about her transformation. All right, so to start, we maybe want to see Winnie's information. All right,
no.
so for start, okay, Winnie weighs 49.2 kg. My God, so skinny. All right, so light. All right, okay, wow, she's almost half the size of Kim. Never mind, we'll talk about that later. Okay. All right.
Oh
but
my God.
surprisingly, I think the more interesting thing is that her body fat is 27.5, which is very high, which is very high for a lady of her size. Okay, and even more alarming is that her muscles is only 19 kg. Okay, in the entire little body of hers, and then that's only even 40%. And that I would say that she's pretty weak, as in a nutshell. All right, that means that her core is not very strong because the muscle is very low. Okay, maybe you want to tell us, share with us, now that you see this result again, why do you really want to join this challenge, and what did you do specifically over the last 60 days?
Because if you see my data, like just now mentioned, I look just 45 kg below or only around there. But actually, my weight is 49.2 kg. And when I weigh, I also cannot believe. I think the machine is spoiled. Yeah, so I think I learned a lot in the in body this challenge as well, and because I know better of myself, I didn't think about like my body fat now is become 25.6%. Previously, I think three years ago when I go to a gym, then they have the coach have a machine, the similar machine. Also, weight my body fat is about 18. Yeah, so actually I gained quite a lot of body fat after these 3 years supper and keep eating the unhealthy eating style. Yeah, so I think for me, my clothes is from XS to S, coming to M. So that's why I think it's time for me to stop it. I can able to accept they yearly I just gain one kg weight, but this should be controlled within a comfortable weight. I don't think 49.2 is good for my weight. My like I only 160 cm, so I think have one word is like 体重不过百，不是平胸就是矮。So I think I want to have a bigger have a better body. So this is what I target. I want to have a 马甲线. Yeah. So that's why I joined this challenge. Want to show them. I want to keep fit in a very healthy way. I don't want to 反弹 because a lot of people they are just keep diet and don't eat. So they can faster to lose weight, but faster to gain back within maybe half a year or half a month. Yeah, this depends on how hard they are diet. Yeah, so I think I want to have a slowly but healthy. This is the lifestyle I'm going to keep in 5 years time or 10 years time. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, thank you, Winnie. All right, I think that's very good information. Maybe we want to quickly show everyone. So after 60 days joining the Train and Fit Challenge 5.0, what's the result right now? Wow, okay. So after 60 days, she lost 200 grams. But, okay, her body fat dropped by about, her body fat dropped by about 2.2%. And of course, very interesting is that she managed to gain an extra 700 grams of muscles, bringing her total muscle mass to above 40% right now, which is getting better and better. So in a way, okay, we want to bring back the whole notion about weight management. Weight management is not about just losing weight, okay? It's about changing your body composition and body profile. And I'm sure now, Winnie, with this much better composition, maybe you feel yourself, trimmer, leaner, more lines, and more strong. All right, maybe we'd like to ask Winnie share about her feelings right now. Winnie!
Actually, I'm not a good member because all my member they are trying very hard, and because I'm a carbo person as well, I like to eat noodle. So daily I need to eat quite a very big bowl of noodle. If not, I will feel angry and I don't have power and energy for the day. So I think because of the carbo, I didn't control well, just to keep myself happy daily. So so I think but actually I'm the sporty person. I'm doing exercise daily, but I think maybe because of the exercise I'm doing is what's that? I didn't train my muscle. So as you can see, the data of my muscle percentage actually is the is quite low for my muscle. But during this challenge, I'm trying to change some of the exercise as well. So I successful to gain 0.7 kg muscle, even though it's not much, but because everyone is lazy and we already get used to whatever we have done, and we already used to whatever make us comfortable. So it's very a challenge as well to train my mindset and train my lifestyle too. And even though the type of exercise what I doing daily to persist this result. Yeah, I think this is not the end yet. It's just a start for me. What I gained the most in this 60 days challenge is actually changing my mindset. Previously, I was thinking like exercise is no use. I just need to stop eating. I'm also trying to take a trick like I just drink water 3 days. So I didn't follow exactly what supposed to do, but the data didn't. We cannot hide. We cannot lie. Yeah, when I go to measure in the machine tell me, you should not do in this way. Yeah, because the result didn't change too much.
No, well, eventually, I think the important thing is really that you did put on some muscles, you did lose some fat, and like I said, it's not just about kg loss. It's really about drastically changing the entire body composition of things. All right, so continue your hard work. Okay, I'm sure you're going to join the next season of Traffic Challenge, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
For my
so we're going to
Majiaxian.
see more lines and more curves out of you. All right. So thank you. Thank you, Winnie. All right, and then for the sharing, and then of course, very interesting. Okay, remember, Traffic Challenge is a team challenge. All right. Okay, being a team challenge is very good. All right, and that's why I strongly encourage everybody to join this challenge, because you're not going to do it alone. All right, you are not lonely, and most importantly, you have someone to watch over you to make sure that you are always doing your job. And then at the same time, this whole challenge require everyone to put in your effort. You can hear Winnie earlier saying that she did not contribute much to the entire success, but still she put in her bit, and then that's important, because no one can be a free rider in this traffic challenge. So which is very amazing. And of course, right now we go quickly welcome the last member, the last Terminators of this team. All right, is none other than Kim. Yay! Kim, all right, welcome, Kim. Yay! How are you? Want to introduce yourself again?
Hello, my name is Kim.
Hello.
So as you
You have to
see,
repeat again before you join the challenge. How heavy were you?
okay, as you see, I have before I weigh in, my weight is 96.2 kg before I weigh in. So my body fat is 44.6%, and the muscle is 29.6.
Wow, amazing. So this is not the heaviest of all your whole life. Still not the heaviest.
No.
You have heavier before.
Yes.
Now this one already lighter already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I weigh.
So when you look at your body fat of 44.6%, which is very high,
Yeah.
because even when we say that Winnie has very high body fat, she only has 26%. While you're 44% of body fat, very high, correct or not? And then when your body fat is so high and also your muscle is only 30%, it means that your entire body may not be able to carry your whole weight.
Yeah.
Because your muscles are not strong enough.
Yes.
And don't forget, at 44.6% of body fat, that is about 42 kg out of your entire weight. And Winnie only weigh 49 kg. And you already have 42 kg of fats.
Yeah.
So you carry almost 80% of Winnie inside you as fats.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so okay, well, at least you understand how this thing is, because sometimes everybody need to be reminded of all this composition of things. Okay, so obviously Kim, as you can see, she's obviously overweight. Also that not in terms not only weight but also her body fat is high, because we should go below about 25. For women, an average is only about 23 to 25%. All right. And then obviously, again, her muscle mass is not enough, all right, to support her entire frame of weight. Okay, so after 60 days, all right, we want to see Kim's result. What about Kim's result right now? Okay, so after 60 days, Kim lost a massive 3.6 kg, all right, and a body fat loss 5.6%. And even better, she put on a muscle mass of 1.8 kg. Yay! So Kim, you want to share with us what do you exactly do to what are the challenges that you managed to overcome to be able to reach this kind of outstanding results?
Actually, it's challenging for my eating habits. Really, before the challenge start, like I really very enjoy eating. Very enjoy eating. What I want, eating habit I have is a dessert. This is because my working environment is very stressed. And every day when I sit down, I cannot scold already. I have to get prepared. People to scold me. So that's why when I move no good, I was think about dessert. Eat. This is challenge for me. So if after I join this challenge, I really tell myself must control. So I tell myself must discipline to be part of my team. So I have to take my responsibility. So I cannot anyhow do. I cannot fail this challenge. So I take it very seriously to control my 3 meals. So thank you. Also, thank you for this Change Your Body program by TRIMINATORS. Because of this 8-week program, that's why I follow the program to change my mindset, change my habit, and change my body. Really, thank you for this program.
Wow, thank you. All right, okay, so you can see, like the three of them all say the same thing, which is there are a lot of challenges involved because, most of us, like I say, end up in a very undesirable state because of all the bad habits that we accumulated over the years. And that's why, suddenly all the weight keep piling up, all the fats keep piling up, and then losing all the fats, or losing all the muscles. Exactly this is like what they always say, Rome is not built in one day. And so if when you look at this team, all right, whether it's Winnie, such a small size, all the way up to Kim, such a big size, all face the same problem. When they want to improve their body, they all have to go through a lot of struggles and a lot of challenges to change all their habits so that they can change their body. And in order to change their habits, they have to embrace and internalize and accept all the brand new ideas that is going to make them feel better, right? Okay, so can you share with us, because actually we have the challenge actually comes with prizes, correct enough? So all right, so we look at the prizes. You have tier 1, we have tier 2. All right, so in a nutshell, okay, let me see quickly bring up all these slides. Okay, so in a way, all right, can you tell us based on this, what have you won for this Track Fit Challenge 5.0?
Oh, actually, we want the tier 2. So what we have is
tier 2 for what?
Tier 2 for the body fats.
Tier 2 body fats. Oh, yes. Amazing. Yeah, remember. So Kim is how many percent loss of body fat?
5.6.
5.6%. And what is Javier?
5.2.
5.6, 5.2 is 10.8.
Yeah.
Wow. So obviously really will be how many? How much?
2.2. So I'm
2.2,
smart.
just nice. Okay. 不多也不少，刚刚好。Alright. Okay, so if so you see, I like this challenge. Like I say, this is a team challenge. Everybody have to contribute. So together they lost about 13 point something percent of body fat, and therefore they walk away with $1,300 of prizes. Yay! Amazing. All right. Okay. So thank you so much for their sharing, and then we really enjoyed this session with everybody. No, I think the idea we want to share everybody is that we want to be better. We hope for the better. Therefore we must be able to change. And in this process of change, all of us will experience all the difficulty of overcoming all the challenges. Especially the biggest enemy during these 60 days must be yourself. All right, because you cannot eat, but you still want to eat. You need to go exercise, but you refuse to exercise. So it's all about overcoming our own personal fear and overcoming all our personal limitation. All right. So So going forward, all right, coming in January 2022, I'm sure all of you are going to join the Train Fit Challenge in for the next season. And how about you finally share with all of us why you think that everyone should join this Train Fit Challenge coming in January 2022? Why should everybody join?
To have a better life.
Or to have a better life? No, to have a better shape and body.
To continue to eat, because when you slim, people will ask you, "You're so slim, eat more." But when you fat, they will ask you, "Don't eat, you are too fat."
Okay, good. How about Javier?
Well, I would encourage everyone to join us because personally, I try to do workout by myself, but it's not sustainable because over the period, I will tell myself, I'm too tired, all this and that. But with a community, with a teams, and everyone is doing it, cheers for you, you definitely will give yourself some push, and you definitely be able to achieve the result that you would like to. Yeah. So.
All right. Thank you. So what about Kim?
I will encourage everyone to join. The program is useful to everyone. I find that I can do it. Everyone also can do it.
Exactly. Yeah. If Kim can do it, the entire world can do it. Yay! All right. So don't forget, tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much for all the time. No, I guess why we are featuring all these people who have completed the Train Fit Challenge is because we want to share with this very simple message with everybody. Everybody's problem is the same. Okay, at the end of the day, if we want to be better, we all have to go through all our changes. All right, and then we know all these changes is so difficult when you are actually doing it on your own. Therefore, join a Train Fit Challenge so that we can all do it together, and you feel the support and the motivation coming from all the team members, helping you to go the right direction that you want in your entire quest to become trimmer, fitter, stronger, and healthier. All right, so remember, drop us your interest to tell us that you're interested to join us in the next season of Train Fit Challenge 5.0. And don't forget, we still have people who haven't completed the challenge yet, right? Okay, so therefore, going forward, remember, we have to make sure that every one of them still do the dietary realignment, but at the same time, take part in all of our meta fitness sessions. So don't forget, every Tuesday, every Friday, every Saturday, and every Sunday, we'll be all conducting this meta fitness session via the Facebook Live and Zoom. All right, we strongly encourage and invite all of you to join us because at the end of the day, our message is clear. Do it with us and we will do it with you. All right, so that's all we have for you today. And remember to tune into us again next week, same time. We're going to continue to share some additional information, especially about the fats and also the protein. Okay, and that, like I said, okay, if not all carbs are the same, so similarly, not all protein are the same. So what are the differences of protein that we'll talk about next week? And same thing, not all oil, not all fats are the same. So we go zoom in and talk about some of these differences. So remember, if you like what you have been hearing so far and you know that your friends out there may be requiring this kind of community and this kind of information, help us to share, like and share all this live streaming to your friends. All right, so that's all we have for you for tonight. And thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you
next week. Okay, so good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. See you next week.